All right, how's everyone out there again today? Gonna hit this video on TikTok, YouTube, and Facebook. Just a little biker news off the internet. It's not Canadian. None of these stories are from Canada, but seeing as I'm calling myself Biker News Channel, I figure we'll throw in some news from around the world. So this one is coming from Savannah, Illinois. It's a Fox station up there. And Shelly Lieb, co-owner of Poopy's Biker Bar, killed and murder-suicide. Very sad to hear that. Poopy's, the biggest biker bar in Illinois, announced the passing of co-owner Shelly Lieb on Wednesday. Police in Clinton, Iowa, identified Lieb as a victim in a murder-suicide on Friday. Authorities said Brian Witherspoon, 57, shot Lieb, 52, and then himself. The pair was found during a welfare check at the home on Pershing Boulevard around 12:30 p.m. The family said Lieb's body was found in the home along with her ex-fiancé. Whether she was lighting up her room with her smile or lending a hand when somebody needed it most, Shelley lived with a heart wide open. Shelley had a way of making everyone feel like family. Her warmth, her laugh, and her unwavering love for her people left a lasting impression on every heart she touched. Whether you knew her for a lifetime or just a moment, you felt her kindness. The bar wrote on Facebook. So it sounds like it's quite a tragedy. Sounds like she's quite a lady. Lee passed away at the age of 52 in her home on Friday 18th. According to her obituary, Shelley was owner of Sassy Seconds Boutique. She was an office manager for rural real estate, Gateway Real Estate, and Remax Real Estate. Following, she was a co-owner of Legends with Connor Lee and Poopy's local pub in Savannah, Illinois. She's also co-owner of Thomas Properties, her bit states. And she became a co-owner of Poopy's in August of 2024. And I think that's as far as I want to get into the story. But at any rate, it sounds like she's a very nice woman, a great person in the biker community, and it sounds like she'll be missed. So, like you say, I'm fortunate to hear that. You know, the mental health thing going on, and times are tough for going on, and who knows what's going on, unfortunately, with different people. And we got another big old story coming out of somewhere in Australia. So, police dismantle alleged drug syndicate, seize $1 million worth of, I don't know how they say that in secret, METH in Mildura. In short, police have charged 3 people over alleged drug trafficking in Mildura, seizing about 2 kilograms of M&M. A 35-year-old patched member of the Rebels Outlaw motorcycle, and they use the G word, was among those arrested and charged. Police say the arrest show the town is no safe haven for drug syndicates. Dum, 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 dum. And their intelligence gathering will continue. So Victoria Police is a dismantled alleged drug trafficking ring syndicate in regional Victoria and seized more than $1 million of M&Ms. 4 people were arrested, including a patch member of the Rebels motorcycle G, following a series of raids in Mildura and northeast Victoria. Officers intercepted the car in Red Cliffs, south of Mildura, just before midday on Tuesday. Police said the search revealed about 2 kilograms of M&M valued around $1 million. Wow, stuff's expensive. The driver, a 27-year-old man from Wyndham Vale, was arrested and charged with trafficking a large quantity of M&M. Police then raided 2 other properties in Mildura, where 3 other arrests were made, including that of a 35-year-old patched member of the Rebels. So they put a photo in from one time when looks like the Rebels were getting raided somewhere, sometime. And he was charged trafficking a large quantity of a commercial drug and remanded to appear in court later date. 37-year-old Mildura woman was also charged with drug trafficking, while a 38-year-old woman was released pending further inquiries. So one of them would have been somebody's wife, and now the husband will probably have to plead guilty to cut his wife loose. If it works down there like it works in Canada, I'm sure it does. So then they go on to talk about, illicit drugs in the community and all that stuff. We don't need to know all that. It's the same story every time. Drugs are bad. Okay. 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 Hold on a second. I think there might have been another story. All right. And this is another soft news story. This was coming out of England. And it says here BBC News Essex. So reporting from Southend-on-Sea. And that will be the town's name, I would hazard a guess. Southend Shakedown, which made its debut in the 1990s, returned to the city after a 3-year hiatus. So the headline is Bikers Delighted with the Much Loved Shakedown's Return. Hundreds of motorcyclists have been left delighted after a popular rally was revived in a coastal city. Southend Shakedown first made its debut at the Essex Seaside City's famous pier on Easter Monday, 1998. While there have been uncertainty over the event for the past 3 years, on Monday it was back with a vroom after a £100,000 cash injection from Southend-on-Sea City Council. So that's it. Southend-on-Sea is the name of the town. Mark Willsmore, 67, one of the organizers, said that it had been a nail-biting few weeks as the event depended so much on the weather. Looks like a nice little town down there, I'd say. I loved it over in Britain. You can watch my channel and you know me, I spent some time over in Britain. Never went to that place, unfortunately, but it was amazing. Of course, over the last 2 weeks or more than that, we've had some fantastic sunshine, he explained. We've been down here a number of times to meet with police, the council, and various officers, walking up and down the seafront in glorious sunshine, but bitter cold. Today, it has just about held. The sun's out and it's not bitter cold. We've had a result, I think you could say. So there's a picture of all the bikes saying, yes, he's had a result. Good. There's another picture of a ton of bikes. Good for you guys, man. It was canceled in 2022 due to lack of funding. Organizers had also reportedly faced threats of violence at previous shakedowns. Ooh, violence about what? Mr. Willsmore, also the managing director of Ace Cafe, a well-known biker's haunt in London, said it was marvelous. It was back. It's really wonderful, he continued. I just had a great ride coming out of London, all a bit dark, gloomy, and threatening as you come out of East London, but as you come towards the coast, getting brighter and brighter, and you can't help but smile. May it be repeated next year. See you at the seaside. Pretty cool. I love how they talk in Britain, man. That's pretty cool. So they got the ride back. All is good in that little British town. And that's what I got for you on TikTok. So everyone on TikTok, thanks for watching me. Just a couple stories I found there on the internet. The poor lady who owned the biker bar. The disruption of an alleged thing in Australia involving a member of a motorcycle club down there, and the ride in England. So thanks for watching, everyone. I'll be back tomorrow. Much love and respect to everyone who takes the time and watches my videos. Like, share, and subscribe. Take care. Okay. Any more? I don't think so. I think that was it, man. What? What you do? What you say? Oh, God. Fuck. Yeah, dude. Back to the start again. Yeah, no, it isn't. Okay. What's the problem over there? Boomer. What's the matter with you, buddy? Oh, it's George. Oh, see, Boomer's a good boy. Boomer's a good boy. He's a good boy. All right, I'm gonna tell this story too. Sorry, you got a little bit of interaction of me and my son in there in the video. I apologize for that. So this will be the last one we do. This is coming out of England as well. Oxfordshire biker flew 20 feet in the air in car meet crash. There's a photo of some of the carnage there. And wait till you hear the story. It's crazy. So an Oxfordshire biker was hospitalized after somersaulting during a car crash at a car meetup in Dorset, attended by over 200 people. I guess it was an unsanctioned whatever it was, right? So here's the story. The crash happened at Hengistbury Head car park entrance in Bournemouth around 7:45 on Easter Sunday. Dorset police said following the crash with a BMW, the motorbike rider, a man aged in his 20s from Oxfordshire, was taken to hospital for treatment. About an hour before the crash, police said officers had put a dispersal order in place following reports of antisocial driving involving some of the vehicles at the car park. Another photo of the carnage. John, who was attending the event and witnessed the crash, said the bike was coming down the road doing a wheelie at about 60 miles an hour. The BMW turned in front, not seeing it, and the bike smashed straight into the car. The rider went flying, did 2 somersaults in the air, at least 20 feet up, and landed on the concrete. He actually got up and walked to the grass. Holy moly. Another attendee said it was an almighty crash. The bike was in bits and the BMW had its windscreen smashed. Following the crash, road closures were put in place by police at the Broadway near the entrance to the car park, and the air ambulance was called. The gathering of vehicles left the car park by about 9 p.m. The force said an investigation was ongoing to establish the full circumstances of what happened. I'll tell you what happened. He was doing a wheelie. You can't do a wheelie and smash into a BMW at 60. It's not going to have a good result. So that's what I got. A little bit of biker news. I thought I'd just come on back and get back to my roots a little bit. I like doing the biker news every once in a while. Never hurt nobody. So if you like the video, like, share, subscribe. Please, if you're catching me on Facebook, pop over to YouTube. Give me a subscription. Costs you nothing. Helps my numbers. Gets me on the next algorithm that gets me spread out to a bigger audience, further audience. All right. That's what I got for this one. Thanks everyone for watching. Much love and respect. Till tomorrow. Good night.